If you might have observed, in the latest release of ETABS 2017 or 2018, it's not possible to see the detailing or connection right there. So a lot of things are missing. So you don't need to worry on that. We got a different plugin right here in to ETABS 2016, ETABS 17 and SAP right there. So first I would like to do a sort of concrete design in ETABS. Right, well, I'm having a sort of concrete design building right here. So maybe let me check the beams. Okay, I got beam B and C for beam and column. And the next thing that I can do here is I don't want to go to these properties here. You can open CSI. Alright, maybe having CSI detailing version 3.1 here. I'll upload this right into my Google Drive and you can download that from there. Get into CSI detailing. You got the package for 3 softwares, 17, 16 and SAP. So I'm using ETABS 16 here. I like to open the model. Now in the model I like to pick up where the file is. It's right in here. They'll ask you whether you want to start the design. Hit yes. Okay. We'll start the concrete design here. Right. Then all data are read correctly. Okay. I want to close the model. Yes. You want to create a 3D model. If you want to see the 3D model, you can hit yes. And right now I don't want to see any sort of 3D models here. This may be the interface for you, but most of this stuff looks so similar. You got beam spacing SO right here. This stirrup spacing right is defined as SO, and the beam stuff, the length is S1 right here, which is the intermediate section. Might not require that much closely spaced stirrups, which can be calculated by the stuff S1 based on shear force and all. And column stuff, column spacing SO. This release is CSI detailing 3.1. In the last version, Beacon, there's no choice of controlling all these parameters right here. So whether if you wanna specify the tie spacing or for beam and column, you can pick up on that. You can have the tie rebar here. You can have torsion rebar here. So I'll pick up the points where you will be noticing tie and torsion rebar is the cross section of a beam. We have longitudinal reinforcing right here, used to resist the bending moment. We got a top steel right here to tie stirrups or to hold stirrups, and this stuff is torsion bar. If your structure is experiencing a lot of torsion, you'll be providing torsion bar here. Picking up the diameter of the bar, longitudinal rebar, maybe 20 and 25, and I can start the process. After starting, they'll ask me to say the thing right there, so just give me a name. All that's enough. I could turn up the drawing file here. Alright, they will say the file is read-only. You don't care that. Hit yes. Zoom extents. Use a roll or double click. I see a lot of big pictures right here. You don't need to worry anything. It's the kind of full-size picture. I can regenerate it for maybe a clear sort of view. Or you can see ties. You can see the bar spacing, 8 mm bar at this much spacing is right here. If you try to measure the distance, a linear distance from first point to second point, I can have 0.06 or which comes to be 0.058. Right, all these things are self-explanatory. I can have the size of the column right here, column size, total numbers of 20 mm bar. So I got count the blue circles, will be 12 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Alright, there's all of the data of column here. Now we can have beam properties here. So this one size, the diameter is 8mm with 0.1 meter spacing. Understand all this spacing is measured in meter. In here, it's the size of the section, 23.6, 8mm bar with 15 centimeter spacing. Okay, spacing is 0.1 here. These and all are the properties, parameters relating to that of the column. And there's nothing at the base. Alright, let's try to read these properties here. We got column C4, which story is it? What section is it? We got LOB and SOB. For understanding LOB and SOB, let's get into this figure. LOB is length of the bottom part. This much part where the tie spacing will be much more closer, and here shall be the spacing provided in this closely spaced tie region. After a bit of distance, the spacing will get relaxed, so the spacing will get into S1 and the length provided will get into L1. This and all are the values provided here. LOB SOB, L1 S1, and LOT SOD is the stuff right at the top. LOT and SOT. So the parameters look so cool. Adding all these things will give you 1.2, 3 meters the story height, 2.4, and the 0.6 will give you 3 meters. That's the story height. You got 12 numbers and 20mm diameter bar here. These and all are the exploded view of stirrups. The first stirrups having the length and width, 41 numbers of 10mm diameter bar, and the hook length is 0.0762 meters. The second hook and the third hook. So all the properties relating to hook is clear. Alright, in the column, right, the view is 31 numbers of 8mm diameter bar with 0.058 spacing here. Alright, that's it. Now 3 numbers. This 3 numbers. It tells us right here 3 numbers of 8mm bar with overlapping. Okay, 0.12. The spacing is given here, so that's it. So column properties are clear. Now let's get into beam properties. These are the size of the column here, 12 numbers, 8mm diameter bar. The total spacing is given, and the total length covered by this, I said, is given 1.25 meters, or covered by 12mm bar. And if you want to see the torsion bar, this one could be the torsion bar here. You can see that label's been given here. It's a torsion rebar, which is provided right at the center. There is no much variation here. Only the stuff given will be the number, diameter, spacing, and the total length here. That's it. So that's all for now. Take time to investigate up everything. Thanks for watching.